In 1956, the first of a new class of freight locomotives for China Railways emerged from the Dalian Locomotive Works. This Heping, meaning peace, or HP Class 210-2 would be the first of one of the most numerous classes of steam locomotive ever built, totaling 4,727 members. These locomotives would be built into the late 1980s, most of which by the Datong Locomotive Works. Later reclassified as Tianjin, meaning to advance, or QJ, these would be among the last steam locomotives in mainline revenue freight service anywhere in the world, pulling trains over the Jitong Railway over Jingpeng Pass until 2003. 3 of these locomotives would later be imported into the United States for excursion service, or just as a toy in the case of the one purchased by R.J. Corman. Models of the QJs are quite sought after by some American model railroaders, but acquiring a model of a QJ in the US can be difficult. KFirst is a Chinese manufacturer that is almost unknown to American modelers. They have produced the HO-scale model of a QJ steam locomotive seen here. While there are no American distributors of KFirst products, a handful of their models have made it into the possession of tenacious individuals who have imported them on their own. Recently, a visitor to the Northern Virginia Model Railroaders brought his KFirst QJ along. His engine is the one we are looking at. Finding information on KFirst models in the English language is difficult, but with the help of a little AI digging, it is claimed that KFirst's aim is more towards a model that runs well rather than one that has every rivet modeled. Even if that is so, I think the overall look of this model is fantastic as HO QJs go. Bachmann China also produced an HO-scale QJ, but the older production runs have known issues with zinc rot among other faults, which can make buying one online a bit of a gamble. This KFirst engine is a much better looking model, in my opinion, than the Bachmann ones that I have seen. It does slightly lack in pulling power though, as it had some difficulty pulling 4 cars up the curved hills on the Western North Carolina Railroad, which can be as steep as 4%. That being said, the KFirst QJ is a rare horse to see on an American layout, and I was glad to see this one. We will close out the video with scenes of the engine at work.
I was crawling. He made it, you were
Alright, so I'm thinking, depending on where Alex is going, we're going to back out of the yard, up through the tunnel, and then straight up the hill. So move through it all. No, we're going too close.
It's gonna crash through you guys' train.
Right there. Oh, this stupid thing. Alright, Steve, you ready to try this again?
This is behind the scenes of T and New Train RX 100.